Hey folks, this is Gabe at Security.org, and today we're looking at the Ring Video Doorbell 3. In today's review of the Ring Video Doorbell 3, I'm gonna go over some pros and cons, its design, the feature set, the installation process, the customer support, the mobile app experience before I let you know who I think this device is for. If you'd like to get a full written review of the Ring Video Doorbell 3, head on over to Security.org. There I'll have a comprehensive review of the Ring Video Doorbell 3, along with comparisons with other video doorbells and tips and guides on how to keep you and your family safe. Let's kick off today's look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3, going over some pros and cons, beginning with the pros. Now, it is a battery-powered wireless option, which means you don't have to worry about setting it up with your previous doorbell apparatus. You can just get it going right off the bat by itself. On top of that, it has 1080p high definition video with a 160-degree field of view, so it's capturing everything that's taking place. And with the infrared LEDs, it's also going to see what's taking place at night. And it just works really well as a standalone device if it's the only thing you have to protect your home, or as a part of a broader Ring ecosystem. Now, when it comes to cons, we have to talk about the fact that there is no continuous or semi-continuous recording option with the Ring Video Doorbell 3. With the Ring Video Doorbell 3 Plus, for example, you get something called pre-roll, which gives you a little bit of video before that motion was actually detected, and you're just not going to get that with the Ring Video Doorbell 3. Looking at the design for the Ring Video Doorbell 3, you're gonna get that dual band technology. So you're really increasing your connectivity options from that just 2.4 gigahertz to that 5 gigahertz. On top of that, you have a redesigned faceplate, which really makes that process easier in terms of removal, putting in batteries, things of that nature. Additionally, you have a near motion zone detection now, which means that it's only going to detect things within 5 to 15 feet if you wish. So it's not going to capture the rabbit that's 30 feet in front of your home. You're going to get just the people that are approaching your front door. Finally, they have increased the battery life for this device, but of course that's going to be highly variable depending on the settings that you have with your particular Ring Video Doorbell 3. Well, hold on. Hope you're enjoying today's look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3. If you want to be kept up to date on the newest in video doorbells, along with just general digital and home security, subscribe to our channel, Security.org. We're dropping new content weekly. All right, let's get back to the video. Jumping into the feature set for the Ring Video Doorbell 3, we gotta talk about that 1080p high definition video with that 160-degree field of view. So if you look at this daytime shot, you're seeing that we're capturing basically the entire sidewalk. You're really able to see what's going on, and that wide perspective is really useful and honestly noteworthy. On top of that, if you look at these infrared LED night vision shots, you can really make out what's going on. You can see the glasses, you can see the hat, you can see the somewhat long hair. You're really getting a nice perspective in the dark with the Ring Video Doorbell 3. Anytime something goes on in front of your doorbell, you're gonna know with the Ring Video Doorbell 3, you're gonna get that notification, someone rings the doorbell, maybe someone just passes in front of it and it sets off that trigger for that motion detection. You're gonna know and just say you maybe need to have a conversation with that person. You wanna see what's going on. Well, you have two-way audio with noise cancellation built in with that Ring Video Doorbell 3. And you know what? You may decide, I don't want that many notifications or I want every notification. Well, you have the ability to really set that for yourselves, customize it, because you can set the motion sensitivity. Not only can you set the motion sensitivity, but you can also decide, you know what, I only want to have near motion on. So I'm only going to get that thing 5 to 15 feet in front of me. Instead of, maybe someone who lives in a rural area knows that no one's ever going to be in front of their home, they can set it for whatever they'd like it to be. They can get every motion that's ever detected in front of their home. On top of that, you're going to have the ability to set up your own privacy zone. So there's places where you don't want the device to ever see, you can set that up. It's never going to know what's going on in those particular areas. And even beyond that, you have the ability to set up motion scheduling and frequency. So you know what, I only want to capture things. I want to know what's happening at these points when I'm not around, when I'm not able to see. Well, you can set that up directly in the mobile application with the Ring Video Doorbell 3. Another feature I really like is the shared users feature. So I can decide what friends and families I want to receive alerts, what friends and family I want to be able to view, save, and share clips. And in terms of actually accessing those clips, you're gonna have to sign up for the Ring Protect plan. That's gonna be $3 a month with your Ring Video Doorbell 3. And with that, you get 60 days of history. And that's 60 days where you can view, download, save those clips, put them on TikTok, put them on your Facebook, whatever suits you, whatever you fancy. At the time, you'll be able to do it. And you can do that not only from your mobile device in that Ring Always Home app, but also from the Ring web portal. Finally, a feature I love about the Ring Video Doorbell 3 is the fact that it works in conjunction with your Ring ecosystem or your Amazon ecosystem. What does that mean? Well, it works in conjunction, for example, with the Ring alarm system. And beyond the system, you have a number of different cameras and Ring elements that work in conjunction with the Ring Video Doorbell. And it's just gonna be an overall positive experience. At least that's been my experience. And when it comes to the Amazon ecosystem, you can use it with your Echo Dot, or you can watch that live view, that live footage directly on your Amazon Echo Show. So you're really going to get a lot out of your Ring Video Doorbell 3 by itself, but especially if you use it in conjunction with that vast Ring and Amazon ecosystem. And that's how I look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3's feature set. Looking at the installation process for your Ring Video Doorbell 3, it probably could not be much simpler. It's pretty straightforward. You're gonna make sure that Ring Always Home mobile application, and from there, you simply can have it walk you through the rest of the process. It's very straightforward. Make sure that battery is charged, then you're just gonna pop it in. You're gonna make sure this is in its desired location. Make sure you put that faceplate on top, get that security screw going, and boom, you're done. I can probably have it done in, I think, less than 5 minutes, other than, of course, charging that battery. The actual installation process is very straightforward. And if you really want to supplement it, you really want to make sure everything goes smoothly, you can get that Ring Chime Pro. Now, the Ring Chime Pro not only gives you a nice chime inside of your home, it also extends the Wi-Fi capabilities of your home's internet to make sure it gives you nice connectivity to your Ring Video Doorbell 3, so you're not missing a moment of what's taking place in front of your premises. When it comes to customer support with the Ring Video Doorbell 3, you have some solid options. You have the ability to just off the bat call them, or chat them up on the internet like it's MSN Messenger, if anyone remembers what that was like. On top of that, you can look at their extensive support page. They have FAQs, and they have a vast community of Ring users that love to talk about things they're trying with their video doorbells or troubleshooting, anything of that nature, along with just a number of useful articles and guides that Ring provides themselves on the website. So overall, pretty impressed with the customer support for the Ring Video Doorbell 3. Now, looking at the mobile app experience for the Ring Video Doorbell, you're gonna get that with the Ring Always Home app. And people generally like their experiences. In the Apple App Store, it has a 4.1 out of 5-star rating. And in the Google Play Store, it has a 3.7 out of 5-star rating. But let's go ahead and check it out on my iPhone. So here I am checking out my Ring Video Doorbell 3 in the Ring Always Home app. Now let's go ahead and just jump directly into it. You see here, Ring DB3, that's that Ring Video Doorbell 3. Let me go directly into a live view so you can see what's happening outside of my house. So you see, this is just, Brooklyn Street, a couple people walking across the street, you see someone on my steps. Now, I like that I have right now the microphone off because you have typically blaring music. That's what typifies a Brooklyn summer, and we're almost there at this point. Now, if you go back, you can look at the history of your device. So now you can see in cameras, which is what they consider the video doorbell in the Ring Always Home app. I can look at the various live views. I can look when it detected motion. So I can just go look, for example, here. And look, now I'm looking at the live view from a few minutes ago. I can hear the sounds, and it's really useful to have that live view ability, that history, anything you want to see, as far back as 2 months ago with that Ring Protect plan. So a big fan of that element, and you can even decide what types of things you want to see when you're looking. So if I want to look at, missed Ring doorbells, you can see here from a couple of weeks ago, someone rang the doorbell, I missed it. I can look when it detected motion. I can look at my live views, and I can even look at my favorites right inside of the history. So I love the flexibility of looking at things that you get with your Ring Video Doorbell. Now, if I go into my settings and go to my devices, look at my Ring Video Doorbell 3, and you can see here there are a number of options. Now I can get ring alerts. I can decide to turn recording motion on. I can decide to turn on my motion alerts. I can go once again into my event history directly from here, or even a live view. And then I have mode settings, and this decides exactly how my device is going to behave when it's in disarmed mode, when it's going to behave when it's in a home mode. So you really get a ton of flexibility. As you can see, I already have that ring alarm system. So these things are all working in conjunction. Now I can even decide if I want to motion snooze. If I turned on my motion alerts, for example, I could just have the motion snooze go ahead. I can link various chimes. And then let's look at our motion settings, because this is a really important element of your Ring Video Doorbell 3, the ability to actually optimize how you're receiving alerts. So I have the various motion zones. You see here, I have one off. I can turn that on. I can turn that one off, or I can decide, you know what, I only want to have this one on, the one right in front of my home. And that's really useful. So now I'm going to capture my buddy that's on the front steps, and I'm not going to capture anything else, which for me, it's just the street here in Brooklyn. Now, if I go back, let's see, leave without saving. I can even go into motion verification. And this also gives you a little bit more flexibility in terms of the frequency in which you're going to be getting notifications. You have your motion schedule where you can decide what periods in which you're going to actually get those alerts. So for me, I know I never want to get motion alerts at this time because I'm always in the house watching soccer. This is going to be the case basically forever. And that's my favorite element. You can even name the various rules. And that's a really useful element of having the Ring Video Doorbell and the Ring Always Home app. And of course, you have this ability to even change the motion frequency. So it's going to let you know everything that's going on. And you basically have this as an energy efficiency concern. So I can decide how frequently I'm going to get those notifications, and it's going to help me not have to charge that battery that comes with my Ring Video Doorbell too often. Beyond that, you can look, of course, into your video settings. Look at, if I want to have the HDR on, so really increase that high dynamic range. I can look at, do I want to get a preview for live view? So you just really get some nice customization options. They've really added to that. Even if you look, for example, at your privacy zones. So if I want to add a privacy zone, for example, if I wanted to make sure I didn't capture, my friends coming out of their apartment every day, I can just make that decision. So here it is. I've added the black box. And if I wanted to protect them, I would simply place this black box over here. And now, boom, they get some privacy. I'm not going to be notified each time they leave their homes. And that's a really useful element, I think, for a device as capable as the Ring Video Doorbell 3, where it can really capture a lot of what's taking place in any given space. This privacy zone is a really welcome addition to the Ring Video Doorbell 3. So going back out, you can also decide if you would like to turn audio recording on and off. Remember, you want to check your jurisdiction to see the legality even of recording people without them knowing it. So that's a really important thing to know. And of course, you finally have your general settings where you can, decide the name. You can decide the location. We've actually misnamed this location at the time, but you get a lot of flexibility with the Ring Video Doorbell 3 and the Ring Always Home mobile application. All right, so you're saying, Gabe, we've gone over a lot today with the look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3. And you're saying, but who exactly is this device for? And I'm gonna let you know it's for the person who has the desire to have a really easy battery-powered wireless video doorbell experience. When you're talking about installing, you don't wanna be thinking about wires. You don't wanna be thinking about this. You just wanna have it work. And that's the case with the Ring Video Doorbell 3. Had it up and running in 5 minutes, not even thinking about it for months. On top of that, it's gonna give that person who really needs that 1080p high definition video, that 160-degree field of view capturing everything happening in their front yard or on their sidewalk. It's going to happen for you with the Ring Video Doorbell 3, and you're going to get that near motion detection. Now, near motion detection is especially useful for someone like me who lives in a city, someone who doesn't want to see every dog being walked across the street. Maybe I just want to see what's happening in those 5 to 15 feet in front of me, and you're going to get that with the Ring Video Doorbell 3. And finally, it's for the person who really wants to take advantage of that Ring and Amazon ecosystem. The person who has that Amazon Echo Show that they want to throw that live footage to. The person who has that Ring alarm and really wants to get the most out of that system. You're going to get that with the Ring Video Doorbell 3. And I have to state that ultimately this device is a solid addition to your home security apparatus. So So that's our look at the Ring Video Doorbell 3. And if you have any questions or comments, please drop us a note below. We would love to hear from you. And if you appreciated today's video, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. As always, this is Gabe at Security.org. Be secure.